We seriously need to talk about the Kardashians. Ever since Kris Jenner's wild 70th birthday party, the internet cannot stop buzzing about this family. From what's being spilled on their show to posts that mysteriously appeared and then vanished, people are piecing together every detail about what really went down and what the Kardashians themselves are saying. So, here's the tea. Kris Jenner just hit 70, and of course, the celebration was nothing close to ordinary. It was pure Hollywood fantasy. This wasn't your average cake and candles moment. Oh no, this bash looked straight out of the Hunger Games. People couldn't help pointing out that the guests had enough wealth in that one room to fix global issues. That's how massive this event was. And get this, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry showed up among the A-listers. But the real chaos didn't come from people side-eyeing the royal couple. Nope. It started after the event when Kim and Kris posted photos of Meghan and Harry at the party, then suddenly deleted them. Fans online completely lost it. Everyone was asking, why did they delete those pics? Was there drama between them? The comment section turned into a digital investigation overnight. Something definitely went down, and people are dying to know the truth. People couldn't stop asking, did Meghan and Harry themselves request for those photos to be deleted? Did they not want to be seen at the party? What was really happening behind the scenes? Some reports claimed it might have all come down to a photo consent issue. According to People magazine, insiders said the Duke and Duchess of Sussex didn't agree to let any photos from inside the event be shared online. They supposedly checked no on a consent form. Because of that, the images posted on Instagram were quickly taken down. But then, plot twist. A source close to the event fired back, saying there were no consent forms at all. So which is it? One side swears it was a rule, while the other says that rule never even existed. The confusion just makes it all the more suspicious. And honestly, people are still shocked they even attended. Who knew Meghan and Harry were tight with the Kardashian-Jenner crew? But that's not even the wildest part. Kris's 70th birthday wasn't just any party. It was full-on James Bond themed, hosted at none other than Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's Beverly Hills mansion. Yeah, that power couple. And of course, the internet had thoughts. People were already side-eyeing the Kardashians' friendship with Bezos ever since they showed up at his wedding. And now this party stirred up even more noise. Social media lit up with comments like, "This feels like Hunger Games, let them eat cake vibes." Folks joke that while everyone else is struggling, the billionaires were out there clinking glasses under chandeliers. According to Forbes, there were at least 9 billionaires in that room. 9. The extravagance had people both stunned and speechless. The guest list at Kris Jenner's 70th birthday was so wild that Forbes literally dropped a full article just naming the billionaires who showed up. They called it All the Billionaires at Kris Jenner's 70th birthday party. And when you see the numbers, it's insane. The crowd that night was worth more than $500 billion. $500 billion. Can you even wrap your head around that? Of course, Jeff Bezos was there. He hosted the whole thing, but he wasn't alone. Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, Oprah Winfrey, and Tyler Perry were all spotted mingling under the same roof. And don't forget, Kim Kardashian was right there too, living it up like it was just another night out. The fact that gatherings like this are just normal in their world is mind-blowing. It's literally giving Hunger Games capital energy. Everyone dripping in designer while the rest of the world watches in disbelief. People online couldn't help pointing out how tone-deaf the whole thing felt. Some said, this is who they surround themselves with. Billionaires who could change the world but choose to party instead. The criticism hit hard, especially with the backdrop of how much these guests are worth. And to add more spice, Billie Eilish recently called out billionaires during an awards speech, saying something like, "Why aren't you guys donating more money? I'm out here giving what I can, and you've got way more than me."
Love you all, but there's a few people in here that have a lot more money than me. And, if you're a billionaire, why are you a billionaire? No hate, but yeah, give your money away, shorties. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Fans went wild over that moment, praising her for speaking up. It definitely made people look at these billionaire parties with a new level of side-eye. Now let's get into the parts of Kris Jenner's 70th birthday that people actually loved. Because believe it or not, there were some moments that totally stole the show. The highlight? Kim Kardashian stepping into her full-on vlogging era. She's been all over TikTok lately, and for this event, she dropped a behind-the-scenes vlog showing her glam prep, her looks, and all the wild moments inside the party.
Being a birthday girl comes tonight.
Vlog. I'm officially the last 20-year-old in the family, and also I've been doing this vlog shit for so fucking long. You guys are so whack for this.
The birthday party was a success.
Birthday.
I thought North was the TikTok. Going, if you wonder, is here. Bruno Mars performed.
And you planned this?
I planned it. I'm just so happy. My mom is so happy because she deserves it.
Fans went crazy for it. In her clips, you could see Kris Jenner dancing with Justin Bieber, Kylie and her sisters taking shots, and everyone clearly having the time of their lives. By the end of the night, things were getting rowdy. Viewers couldn't get enough. People were saying it finally felt like a glimpse into the Kardashians' real side again. Not just the polished version we always see on TV, but Kim's vlog had another viral moment. She included a clip where she laughed and said that psychics are BS, explaining that 4 different ones told her she'd pass the bar exam, and she didn't.
Just letting you guys know that all of the psychics that we have met with and that we're obsessed with are all full of shit. They all collectively, maybe 4 of them, have told me I was going to pass the bar. So they're all full pathological liars. Don't believe anything they say.
She recently confirmed on Instagram that she didn't pass this round, even though fans were rooting for her. She posted on her story, writing, "Well, I'm not a lawyer yet, I just play a very well-dressed one on TV." That line instantly blew up online. Kim made it clear she's still sticking with it, saying she's 6 years into her law journey and not giving up until she makes it. Fans loved how real and funny she was about it. It was one of the most relatable moments she shared in a long time. Kim followed up her post with some real determination vibes. She wrote, "No shortcuts, no giving up, just more studying and even more drive." She thanked everyone who supported her through her law journey and added, "Falling short isn't failure, it's fuel." She explained how close she was to passing and said that it only pushed her to work harder. Fans loved seeing that fire in her. It was pure motivation. And honestly, that same energy carried into her vlog. People online couldn't stop talking about how raw and real it felt. Viewers were literally saying things like, "Fire the Hulu producers and hire whoever edited this vlog," because the vibe was completely different. The footage showed Kim joking around with Paris Hilton, chatting casually with Scott Disick, and laughing with Kylie. It all felt genuine, not the overly polished, PR-heavy version that fans are used to. Commenters were hyped, saying, "Kim, this is what we want. This is what the Hulu show should have been." They were begging for more of that unfiltered Kardashian energy.
Now I'm used to like being very sheltered, staying in like a safe box for me.
I relate to that a lot.
Yeah, just like my safe space to not be. It's probably the reason why I don't share as much, just to not be judged or criticized. Or years of that takes a toll on you, and I think at a certain point you're like, okay, I'm gonna do A, B, and C to just protect myself.
I'm so proud of you. Who do you turn to for acting? I don't know if it's advice or just support or like to give you that confidence that you need.
I think, well, before I officially, it was right around when Jesus passed. So I felt like I committed to it. And then I was like, wow, I'm in a really bad place. And I just don't know in a month from now if I'll be okay to do this. I think it was like a month away. But I still, I was like, I know the director, obviously, Aiden. So I was like in contact with him and I'm like, I really want to do it. I hope that I'm in a better place. Like, just give me a chance. Like, I'll get it together. And then closer to, I actually called Kim and I was just like, I know you're like in your acting bag right now. And I just need a little like encouragement and some advice.
And honestly, they had a point. The vlog felt like a throwback to the old school Kardashian days. The chaotic, funny, unscripted moments that made people fall in love with their show in the first place. Lately, the family's Hulu series has been getting called out for being way too edited and predictable, but Kim's vlog flipped that narrative. It gave everyone a glimpse of what fans have been missing, the messy, fun, real side of the Kardashians that doesn't feel staged at all. Yeah, sure, even back in their E-days, parts of Keeping Up with the Kardashians were definitely scripted, but at least back then, it felt more real. In those early seasons, they didn't seem to care as much about looking perfect or hiding their messy moments. But now, the newer episodes on Hulu feel super calculated, like every scene has to pass a PR checklist before it airs. And speaking of the show, things recently got heated. In a new episode, Kim actually called out Kris and Kourtney, saying they were the worst producers in reality TV because they kept trying to remove the juiciest drama from the series. Kim claimed that Kris wanted to cut her and Kourtney's massive fight from the show entirely, while Kourtney allegedly pushed to delete the whole Dolce and Gabbana feud too. And honestly, that part kind of makes sense. Kourtney didn't look great during that fight, and you can imagine her watching it back thinking, everyone's gonna take Kim's side, we need to cut this. But Kim wasn't having it. She said she fought hard to keep those scenes in because she wanted the show to feel authentic and give fans what they came for, the real, unfiltered Kardashian chaos. But here's where it gets spicy. People weren't exactly buying Kim's "we keep it real" claim. Viewers flooded the comments on re-uploaded clips from Hulu, saying stuff like, "Kim, girl, we know you cut plenty out too." Fans were calling her out left and right, accusing her of curating her own image just as much as the rest of the family. It turned into a full-on debate about who's really keeping it real and who's just playing producer behind the scenes. Fans were quick to clap back at Kim after she called out Kris and Kourtney, saying things like, "Girl, you probably cut out plenty of stuff about Kanye," and honestly, they might have a point. People were like, of course Kim wanted the Dolce and Gabbana fight to stay in, because in that situation, everyone sided with her. It painted Kourtney as being unreasonable, so it totally benefited Kim. But let's be real, there have definitely been times when Kim was in the wrong, and somehow, those moments never make it on screen. Fans weren't shy about pointing that out. But anyway, let's move on to another Kardashian-Jenner headline that's been heating up lately. There have been fresh rumors that Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet have broken up again. It feels like every few months the same rumor pops up, but this time, people were convinced it was real. Social media was flooded with "did they split?" posts until the story got shut down. So here's where the buzz started. At Kris Jenner's big 70th birthday bash, Timothée was nowhere to be seen. Fans noticed fast. No pics, no clips, no mentions of him at all. Everyone started asking, wait, why wasn't he there? Did something happen? And to make things look even more suspicious, he also skipped Kendall Jenner's 30th birthday party. People were connecting the dots, saying, we never see them together at family events. The theory was that Kylie and Timothée are super strategic about keeping their private moments very private. The only times we ever catch them together are when they're spotted courtside at games or out on public dates, never behind the scenes. But according to People magazine, those breakup rumors were totally off. The real reason Timothée was missing? He was out of the country filming Dune, Part 3. So while fans were dissecting his absence, he was literally on set. Still, the fact that this couple keeps things so low-key just keeps everyone guessing what's really going on between them. At Kris Jenner's extravagant birthday bash, a source spilled to people that Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet are actually doing great. The insider shared that even though Timothée's been busy filming in Europe, the couple still makes time to see each other every few weeks. How sweet is that? The source added that he's getting a few days off for the holidays, and they're already making plans to spend that time together. Another insider told people that Timothée couldn't stop talking about Kylie while he was filming Marty's Supreme. He was reportedly gushing about her to everyone on set. And it doesn't stop there. Kylie even flew out to visit him in New York City while he was shooting. And later, they met up again in London during Dune, Part 3. According to the source, they're really in love right now. So despite all the rumors, it sounds like things between them are solid. And like I mentioned before, they've been keeping their relationship super private. Kylie recently appeared on Khloe's podcast, and while she didn't name-drop Timothée, she definitely hinted that she's learned to keep certain parts of her life off social media. But of course, Khloe couldn't help stirring the pot a bit. When the conversation turned to Kylie's upcoming movie role in Charli XCX's The Moment, Khloe asked her if she goes to anyone for acting advice. And everyone watching knew exactly what she was getting at. It was a total wink-wink moment because obviously the person Kylie would turn to for acting tips would be her Oscar-nominated boyfriend. Fans caught on instantly and couldn't stop laughing online, calling it one of Khloe's most playful podcast moments yet. So Kylie didn't actually mention Timothée by name, but come on, you know she had to have asked him for some acting tips before jumping into this new role. He's literally one of the best in the game. But the part that totally blew my mind during that interview, when she said Stormi's about to turn 10 years old. That doesn't even sound real. It feels like she was just a little kid not too long ago. It's wild how fast time flies. Anyway, that's the latest tea from the Kardashian-Jenner world. From Kris's over-the-top birthday bash to Kim's vlogging comeback and Kylie's next big move, this family seriously never stops keeping us talking. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think about all of this? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video if you're loving the updates.